All right, moving to 77 kilograms. Our first man making his way down to the cage now. Dan Brady, 2-1 from Impact MMA. They call this guy the Caveman. At 30 years old, he's slightly older on the side of the competitors we have here, but that means he's had a lot of time to train. He's done no-gi, he's done Muay Thai, he's done kickboxing, everything he can do to get him ready. He's been boxing for 10 years, and you're like this. He started out doing white-collar boxing, 4-1. That's not bad, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, any experience in combat sports is good experience. He's gonna have, before he started fighting in amateur MMA, would have had the experience of being in front of a crowd, and whether it's a hostile crowd or a supportive crowd, like whatever that might be.
I'll remind you again in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, but this fight will be our last before a 15-minute break, so don't go anywhere after this one is done. One more fight to come, but there's Dan Brady in the cage. Already fought twice this year after coming back from an injury, and he's here to make some waves. And here comes his opponent, Ben Gordon, just 1-0 at amateur competition in his down training at Qualifier MMA. And that's under Henry Clemenson. Now, he's worked with guys like Leon Edwards, a great Muay Thai coach, so you can probably expect him to have a high striking pedigree tonight. But he's coming in against a very well-rounded guy, Steve.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. It looks like Dan Brady's going to have the height on his side and the range. He's a very tall, rangy athlete here.
Yeah, and of course, Impact Gym, they did have good performances earlier on tonight as well, so he's going to want to carry that all the way, representing his team. But all right, let's get this matchup underway.
Live from Wolverhampton, the English Mixed Martial Arts Association presents 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division and is sponsored by DK Sports Massage. Introducing first in the blue corner, his record 2 wins and 1 defeat, weighing 77 kilograms. Representing Impact Mixed Martial Arts, Dan Brady. And his opponent in the red corner with a record of 1 win, weighing in at 77 kilograms, representing Qualifier MMA, Ben Gordon. Your referee in charge of the action, Jamie Alderson.
Jamie Alderson, the ref in there, ready to get us underway. Our last matchup before we take a bit of a break here tonight. 77 kg welterweight division here. Dan Brady in the blue corner, in the black and grey. Black and black for Ben Gordon in the red corner here tonight. Already Brady coming out aggressive. That's a head kick off the bat, but combinations from Brady, who's trying to take him out early, Steve.
Yeah, Brady doing a great job of evading that shot, but he's got caught with a head kick there.
That left head kick comes up so high, and now looking for a guillotine here off this single leg attempt. Steve.
He's got a high guillotine there. That might be in.
Oh man, he's cranking it. Palms were high, but he gives up the grip, but gets top position as a result anyway. Full mount right here. And after Brady came out, quarter mount. Looks like he might step through, but Brady came out looking to strike. Is Gordon on top?
Yeah, that was a great striking exchange there, but clearly he felt a little bit flustered and had to shoot in.
Yeah, now trying to ride this top position. Brady's a purple belt in BJJ. You know he's going to be good off his back. How close can he keep those hips, Gordon? How much can he control this position? You talked about half guard earlier, as he's trying to make an attempt now to sit round to the back and put the hooks in. All right, forget about that. Steve is attacking the neck again.
Yeah, he's done a great job getting to the back there. He's keeping the pressure.
Oh.
Brady didn't have a chance to reclaim his guard there.
Body triangle while standing up as well. Looks like Brady's trying to throw him over the side. Almost a fence grab right there. And Brady's now turned the position around. Looks like he's attacking the takedown himself. Might finish this. Hands are together, Steve.
Yeah. He needs to get his head up a little bit more there in case he gets guillotined again.
Pulls his butt off the cage. Trying to drive into him with the shoulder here.
Gordon done a great job getting up to his feet there.
Yeah, and of course in this one as well, we are going to see a little bit in this break here. I believe it was a low blow.
Yeah, Gordon took one. He took a low blow there, but he's willing to carry on straight away.
Carry on. As I was going to say, and here, you know, we've got a BJJ guy on the side of Brady. Gordon, definitely much more of the traditional MMA guy. You know, Dan's had a lot of experience in other sports, but applying that BJJ to MMA, we'll see how it plays out for him, Steve.
Yeah, Gordon getting that underhook there, trying to reverse it.
Shots to the body there by Brady, in close, but eats a right hand on the break, comes straight back to attack with the left hook of his own, but once again we see the left high kick, followed by the right. Brady trying to level change to attack that single leg again. Looks like he's having to wrestle here, Steve.
He's got that guillotine in again. He's got the left hand in deep here. He's trying to get the high elbow with the right hand.
Thinking about high elbow right there. Looks like Dan's head is just off to the side. Now pulled it back into the center. On top, which is something Dan's been trying to look for this whole round pretty much. Only 40 seconds to work here. Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action in this first round already.
Grabbing the back of his ankle there is Ben from the bottom, trying to offset the balance in the top position. Very active off the bottom here, bringing the knees across, making it very hard for Dan to settle in, Steve.
Yeah, Gordon's doing a great job here on the bottom of trying to improve his position.
Looked like
straight away back to close guard there. He was not letting Dan pass.
Yeah, Dan looked like he was thinking about a front choke for a second, but either way, difficult customer on the bottom is Ben Gordon to deal with, proving that here tonight. But just 1-0, not too much known about him, but showing he's an MMA guy. In this fight, they've both been on their back, they've both been on the feet, Steve.
Yeah, Gordon looks comfortable here. He's done a great job of getting out of that position. He's only got 3 minutes to work in these scenarios, and he's done well getting out of those bad positions.
All right, there we go. Good praise from Steve. As we go back for the end of the first round here, 1 minute break in between. Don't forget, guys, after this fight, we've got about a 15-minute break, and then we'll be back with our 6-fight, let's call it main card, where we have some more amateurs with slightly more experience. But, Steve, these fights tonight have been fantastic, I will say.
Yeah, there's not been a boring match here today. All the amateurs here today are really trying to prove themselves for the national squad here.
I mean, it feels like the contender series. You know, we've had like two go the distance. All of them have been fierce. Everyone's trying to, like you say, put on a performance.
Yeah, that's a great reference, actually. It is that kind of scenario, isn't it? These guys have an opportunity to compete for their nation in the World Championships, and they're putting it out there. They're putting everything on the line here.
Yeah, a lot of people to impress. They want to impress you, of course, Steve, as well, you know.
Well, they've done that tonight.
They've done that. Oh, there you go. Any fighters watching this broadcast, we get the clapper coming in for round two after a very fast-paced first round, especially on the feet. Both guys were just swinging punches at each other. Left head kick was firing up there for Ben, so we'll watch out for that going into the second round. But we'll see if Dan, again, tries to initiate the wrestling, Steve.
Yeah, they've both been happy striking in the pocket, and they've both landed great shots.
Ooh, jumping switch kick and a straight right there after the kicks, taps the outside of the leg as well. Great striking from Ben. Changes speed really quickly. Steve.
Yeah, Gordon with that good switch kick. That's a move that I used to use quite a lot, and it does confuse the opponent because you think they're kicking with the left and then switch hits.
Ooh, I love the striking on Ben and the flexibility of the hips, man. I think that aids his jiu-jitsu, but you can tell by how in close he can get these head kicks up there. But anyway, good combinations from Dan there, but Ben, beautiful circling off the fence.
Yeah, he's got himself out of trouble there. Dan was doing a good job of pressuring him against the cage. Ben Gordon, he noticed it coming, he circled out really well.
Thinking about the high kick there again, pressure on from Dan this time, stiff jab, trying to push him back against the fence, maybe chop low on those legs. Find something that's going to work against Ben Gordon, who's done really well sitting in his stance, firing kicks off the back foot, and also slipping these punches and combinations of Dan.
Yeah, Ben Gordon's got to be a little bit careful with the high kicks, as he's caught them a couple of times here, and he's forced a couple of takedowns from them.
Yeah, Brady with a bit more of an open stance here, a bit more of a traditional style, trying to move that left hand down the middle and put the left hook. But look at these counter right hands from Ben while circling out as well, Steve.
Yeah, Brady landed a good left hook there, but then Ben answered it straight away with his own right.
Pressure still from Brady. Feels like this is the best way to deal with it. High leg kick there off the thigh, and that head kick just whiffed, clipped the top of his head.
But again, Dan pounced on that leg there. He wanted to catch the foot whilst it was in the air to force a takedown. Yeah, at the very least, he's been able to drive him to the fence right now. Let's see what he can do. He's got no underhooks here. Yeah, Ben Gordon with double underhooks, and as a result, Steve is going to turn him. Yeah, absolutely. Ben Gordon done a great job as he was coming in to catch the underhooks to force Dan to stand. Yeah. He's a taller athlete. Ben with a great takedown there. Can he improve his position here? Yeah, I mean, looking at Dan Brady on paper coming into this, and Ben, who we didn't know too much about, Ben is looking really impressive with a well-rounded MMA game, man, in every asset. And the fact that he can get takedowns from these positions where he was driven to the fence, it's got to speak to his credibility. Absolutely. He is very well-rounded. He's setting his takedowns up well with his strikes. Ooh. Again, happy fighting in the pocket as well. Kimura here, perhaps, Steve. Trying to pull out the arm, needs to get the hand free. So yeah, Ben needs to walk his legs round towards the head now, just like he's starting to do. He got caught in half guard here, but he needs to get his legs round towards the head to avoid getting that Kimura. Yeah, still possible to finish this from half guard position from the bottom if you're Brady, but going to use it to get up onto his knees. The Kimura trap, we love it. Yeah, it's great, but Dan sacrificed the position here, and Ben looking for the back.
Brady got to be careful, doesn't get taken down again. Love the chain wrestling there. Switched into that double, cut the angle now on top. And he's up on the legs here as well, trying to triangle them Dagestani style. Oh, shots from this position. This is a bad spot here for Brady. Only 10 seconds left in the round, or he might have taken some more, but he gets to his feet. Oh, another takedown. Steve, please assess these takedowns.
Yeah, no, he's doing a great job. The pressure is immense. He's looking to win the round here, and this is what we want to see from these amateur fights. Because when they go to the World Championships, that's what you're looking for. You might not get the knockout, but you need to clearly win the round. And Ben Gordon's done a great job of that so far.
I love that. He tries to put the hook over, can't get it, so instead gives it up, goes to the double, completes the takedown. So not just high level, but also he's assessing the situation in there, Steve.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job once he's got the takedown of securing it. You see that way he staples the legs here, drops his hip. Dan trying to get out here, but he's taking some shots.
Yeah, if there was longer left in the round, it might have been a bad spot for Brady, but he does a good job going from his knees, building a base, getting back, and that helps.
This is what impresses me here. He hears the clapper,
oh,
and he's still trying to get the takedown again. He knows there's 10 seconds left, but he's still trying to get another takedown here.
And every takedown was different as well. That was like a long leg reap off the fence, pulled him away. Ben Gordon feeling confident, got to be going into this third round, potentially up 2, but who knows? Third still to play for. Dan Brady looking focused. And we're going to come here for the final 3 minutes between these two amateurs. Brady back on the pressure again. Southpaw, sort of a wider, more traditional stance. Not really turning these leg kicks over, you know, more of taps to keep the range, keep the distance, and keep them honest. That's a nice liver shot. Wow, lovely, lovely lateral movement. Ben smiling as he does it.
Yeah, he's very comfortable in there. Ben Gordon's very comfortable in there. I don't really like the turning over of the leg kicks, the Muay Thai style turnover. You can, even with a straight leg, you can kind of hit the outside of the knee and the outside of the leg and catch it really hard.
Yeah, cool, there we go, good to know. Tapping away these two, and they are still landing with impact. Make no mistake, left hook just misses there for Brady. Tries to fire back, does Gordon. That one was slightly checked there off the inside leg. Oh, the right head kick came firing up, but he caught it once more there, Steve. You pointed it out.
Yeah, he's got a triangle here. He's got, can he lock it up? It's all the way locked in. He needs to get the arm across for the finish.
Oh, pushed it across there, real smooth. Now hooking the back of the leg as well. Potentially going to roll him over or just try and finish from here. Brady trying to stack as much as possible, Steve. He's up in, there we go. Third round triangle submission off his back as well. I mean, talk about well-rounded. We just saw it all right there.
Wow, that was impressive.
Very impressive performance. Words of respect between the two guys here at the end as well. And Ben Gordon coming out here 1-0 from a great gym, but not too much else known about him. Lovely triangle. Talk us through it, Steve.
Yeah, no, he landed in a great position there. Dan needed to do more to get out of that position initially. Ben saw it, he triangled his legs, he held his shin, he pulled it into position. He got the purchase on, he got the angle. It's called a triangle. You can't do it while you're straight in front of somebody. He's got the angle there, and that's what closed up the gap for the finish.
Fantastic breakdown there by our man, Steve O'Keefe. Yes, sat off to the side, cinched up that triangle, locked it down, and that is really nice to see from a guy like Ben Gordon, who really showed off a full mixed martial arts game. That's what it's all about. And when you're looking at qualifying for something like the IMMAFs, you're going to go against every single style known in MMA. So having submissions off your back is going to help. Having takedowns late in the rounds is going to help. And having a composed striking game with some great head kicks is also going to help. Let's go inside the cage for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jamie Alderson calls off the action at 1 minute and 1 second of round number 3. For your winner by triangle choke, Ben Gordon!
Then I'll let you get your trophy first. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Ben Gordon. Ben, wow, that was a really impressive, well-rounded performance. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I've never been so nervous for an opponent. I know he's got power, and I felt it in there, but my chin must be better than I thought.
Do you know what? You both stood in the pocket. You were both comfortable trading shots. You both landed well. But what really impressed me was how comfortable you both were in those positions. You didn't look like amateur athletes. That was a great performance. What was the game plan coming into this fight? With a much taller opponent here?
Pretty much everyone said to me, he's a quick starter, he's going to come up there. And I thought, right, I'm going to be technical, even Shay told me, stay switched on. So he hit me and I started swinging, and I thought maybe I do look a bit amateur here, but I landed some good shots. I was spamming a head kick, I've had a few KOs with that, but I might just leave it and throw when it's ready to be thrown instead. Stuff I'm going to work on, stuff I'm proud of.
Yeah, you should be proud of that performance. The head kicks were getting caught a little bit, so as you landed a few good head kicks, but Dan was catching them quite a lot. But your wrestling exchanges were amazing, and I feel like the pressure of those really got you the win there. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, man. I was really, really tired. So I just got to do it. You know what I mean? I'm still tired now. You just got to sometimes grab the legs, go for it, take them down. You made a mistake, that's all. You did really well, I thought. Better than most people, I thought. But you caught that kick and landed in a bad position, and when I got that triangle, it was like, there you go.
That was a really tight triangle. That was a really impressive performance as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ben Gordon.
Well, there you have Ben Gordon, man. I mean, I do think Steve said it best there. Phenomenal, well-rounded performance. He's going to be happy with that one. He was spamming those head kicks, but I love a head kick, okay? I'm never afraid of any head kick spam, except when it's maybe getting caught like that, Steve.
Yeah, and again, Dan done a great job catching those head kicks, but they were landing, so you're still taking some impact there from those head kicks. But again, he fell, he adapted, and he got the triangle. It was a great transition there. He knew he was going to, scrambles to me are very important. He knew he was getting taken down. He tried to land in the best position possible, and he got in the win.
To set up the triangle, yeah, fantastic. And then the IMMAFs, they're going to see every style. You need to be as well-rounded as possible, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very, very well-rounded performance.